I'm just in the basement doing some staining, and you can see here I got kind of two different stains going. This one is dark walnut, and then this one is special walnut. Uh, Basically, the special walnut is an older, well, it was in a can like this, and then the can just over the years got kind of banged up, and I transferred it into a jar. However, this is now getting old, and it's kind of separating, and it's not as consistent as it once was. So basically what I'm doing with the special walnut is I'm using it for the end grain and letting that kind of soak in. And as you can see there, the color's not that much different. Um, However, if I were to do it on the face grain, it would look a little different between the special walnut and the dark walnut. And these are going to be basically fence boards that once they're installed, you won't really see the tops or bottoms too much. So this is just a way where I can use up some of the stain that's kind of, like I was saying, kind of separating, kind of nearing the end of its life kind of deal. And then I can use the special walnut for that, and then I can use the dark walnut for the actual the face kind of parts. And you can see some of them are already dry, and some are still a little wet because this is kind of in the mid process kind of thing here, and I still got a bunch more to go. Um, but yeah, so it helps me use up stuff that's been sitting around and kind of going bad, and then it also helps me save some of the dark walnut because there's not a whole lot left in the can. Not sure if you can kind of see there. There's not a lot left, and I'm hoping between the two it's enough to get all these done, and then in the future just try not to get as many different stains and use them all the way up kind of thing. I got a whole bunch of other cans of stain that I got for one particular project or another, or got kind of handed to me and haven't used them, and then the problem is they just start going bad. They just dry out and separate and things like that over the years. And so when you're making projects, try to use up everything you can before it goes bad. Just try to reduce waste as much as possible. And yeah, and then I'm also only doing the fronts because the backs, once it's all installed, is getting painted. So I'm not too worried about the back. But after all this, everything's got a clear coat, and that'll be it.